Hello, can you hear me? Okay. Hopefully we're live. Hopefully. Is it working? Is it working? Let me know if you can see and hear me. Hopefully it's working okay. And like I said before, I'm trying to broadcast at a resolution which might be a little bit too high. So I might have to stop the broadcast and bring it down a little bit at some moment, just in case my computer can't handle it. Because my computer is it's been exploding all over the place at the moment. So I've had absolute nightmares going on. So I'm just going to let people know that I'm streaming on the chess.com chat as well. Because I believe this might be going out on chess.com as well. So I don't know. We'll find out. So thanks for joining me. It's just going to be a bit of fun. I mean, I really planned on doing some lessons with you guys, some puzzles and stuff like that. But the problem was I just run out of time preparing today. You know, like I said, I've had multiple computer problems over the last week. And I'm just going to instead play some Blitz. And you can see I'm starting with a rating of 2500. So I'm going to see if I can get that rating up to, I don't know, let's see. I don't want to go, if I lose one game, I go below 2500. Oh no, that'd be a disaster. So we're gonna try to avoid obviously losing any games. Maybe later on I'll play against some of you guys as well. So if you're ready for a game, I might take some of you on and see how we get on. But if you want to play me later on, you're going to have to be in chess.com. So make sure you're signed into chess.com. But for the first hour, I'm just going to see if we can get a game. So let me search some games now. I will take your suggestions of openings today. So any openings you want me to play, please type that into the Twitch chat. And if you're watching on chess.com TV, hello. That means I've got to keep this, shall we say, verbally friendly. I'm not gonna be swearing today. I'll keep it child friendly today. So it's just gonna be me, Grandmaster, playing some Blitz, having a bit of fun on the chess.com server. I'm gonna take your opening suggestions. Now the first opening that's come through, hello Pawn Defiled, is hello, glad you can join us, is a King's Gambit. So I'm gonna play a King's Gambit if I get a chance. If I get a chance, I'll play a King's Gambit. No doubt about it. Now, I've got a green screen behind me now, so I'm trying to like improve my production here. But I've decided I'm saving for a new computer because I need a new computer that doesn't mess me about. I'm getting so sick of computers. So we're gonna try. Oh, we got a game. We got a game. Let's start strong. Let's start strong. Give me some faith. So I'm black here, so I can't play a King's Gambit. Instead, someone else suggested a black lion. Now, what I'm going to do today, like my YouTube videos, I'm basically going to play a bit like that. You can check out my YouTube channels, but I'm going to take your suggestions from the chat. So if you tell me what you want me to play, I'll play it. And while I play these games, I'm going to try and basically just tell you what I'm planning. And someone said the black lion. Rah! The black lion is about to roar. Now, this is an opening I've done a DVD on for ChessBase. And it's a fun opening. And it's a weird opening. Now, in this opening, you play very aggressively with black. And the idea that I play is an early G5. Shall we do it? Shall we do it? Roar, black lion, roar. So it's quite a crazy opening, this. Because you don't castle. You go for this crazy attack on the king side. My knight tries to come to G6. This is an important idea. in this opening. I try to keep the centre as solid as I can so my opponent can't bust me on that area of the board. And later on, I'm going to try to go g4, open up hell against his king. So let's try. So the next stage of this plan, you can watch my video on this opening if you want, is to manoeuvre the knight towards the king's side, because we want to get the king in some difficulties, don't we? So, okay, so let's see how it's going. My opponent's open up the D line. So he's got one open line, but there's not much he can do on that line at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to continue with my plan. Wow, a donation already. Thank you, Fundamut. Play the Shigorin defense. Look, after that, you're getting a Shigorin. No doubt about it. Thank you very much for the donation. That's very generous of you. Thank you so much. You can donate if you want to help me and get this, get this new computer and do more streams. Hang on a minute, I've got to play some chess here. Right, what am I doing? Okay, shall we go in like Errol Flynn? In like Flynn. Let's dive in. And again, this is a typical manoeuvre in this opening. Now, it's not a game of chess without Harry. Harry, 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 Harry. So, we're going to try punting up the board with g4. Now, it's too risky to take with the e-pawn because he'll go e5. So I'm going to take with this pawn. And this is a weird position, isn't it? A weird position. He's covered everything over here for the time being. How do I improve my forces? Now, do I get my bishop in the game and try to get my queen over? That looks quite logical. I'm going to go for, I don't know, let's go a5 first, because then I want to try to secure this square for my bishop, because that looks like quite an aggressive square, striking down at his king. And my opponent going for sensible developing. Now, I don't want to allow this one here to come in, do I? I don't want to allow this one to come in, or do I? Well, let's have a think. Can we do that? He's got some nasty tricks there. So, okay, I've got to be... okay, I'm moving so slow. I'm such an old man when it comes to this. Oh, so slow, come on. Okay, right. Hurry up, Simon. Oh my, why am I so slow? It takes me a while to warm up. Okay. Right, let's play the bishop here anyway. Okay. Now, guys, I'm going to try to follow the chat in between my games. Obviously, it's quite hard to follow the chat while I'm playing because I'll just lose. I'll lose horribly like a complete beginner. Now, the aim... okay, I'm going to go king e7. I don't know if this is completely mad or if it's sensible. I wanted to stop rook d8 check. I want to keep my queen on the board. Not sure if this is entirely what I want. What am I doing next? Well, maybe rook g8. Maybe, okay, so he's trying to do a bit of rerouting. Now I'm going to go rook g8 because I create a threat of bishop takes pawn. He's getting out of that threat. Okay, now let's just get ready for the doubling of rooks, because I'm just going to throw everything I've got at my opponent's king. But I'm going to have to quieten down now because, okay, his knight's coming to this square. Right, okay, Roki dokily. Okay, right, now we're getting to blitz mode. I'm so slow. First game, I normally lose. What do I even take with a pawn here? Let's take with a pawn. And I'm going for a last-ditch attack. In we go, boys. Oh, no! Stupid mouse! Stupid mouse. I didn't want to put the rook there, obviously. Okay. That's not where the rook belongs. Okay. Damn it, I'm still getting... oh, I've got it. Damn it. I've just realised... oh, no. Okay. I've just realised that I had let me change some settings here quickly. Okay, this is not good. Time is poor. Okay, I'm gonna have to... okay, first game, we're gonna, I always lose the first game. Don't worry, it can only get better. It can't get any worse, can it? It can't get any worse. I'm getting chased around the board like a rabbit. Oh dear, come on. Last ditch attempt, I've got 8 seconds. Where did all my time go? Where did it all go? Where did it go, guys? Okay, last ditch attempt. Oh no. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, I'm winning here. I'm totally winning as well. Okay, I might be able to do this still. Oh my words, what is happening? Got to draw. We don't want to draw. We don't want your draw. Oh, come on, Simon. Quicker. Quicker. Oh, I fell for it. No, my pawn's gone. I can't win. No. Ah! Too slow. Too slow. Okay, well, that was the first game. We're going to get a rematch in there. And I just realised I had the sound on in the background. Oh, dear. Okay, well, first loss. See, if I didn't get so short time there, I would have got that one. Right, this one's for you. This one's going out for you. This one is a King's Gambit there. We're getting this one in for the crowd. This was suggested. Now, the mainline King's Gambit is when you take on d5. And my opponent's done this counter gambit here. So one of the ideas of the King's Gambit is basically to develop as quickly as possible. So I've got all my kingside pieces out the way here. And I'm going to try and castle. But this little move is a novelty I've been looking at. This has been rarely played. And it's one of the only times in chess where, in the King's Gambit, where you can go into quite an interesting ending. And I've done a bit of work on this. It's never been played, I do believe. And it looks crazy because I'm swapping queens off when I'm pawned down. But my particular idea is to still get very active with my remaining pieces. So I'm going to throw this knight in. And it's quite dangerous, my opponent, this, because I'm threatening here. And now, after he takes that, I win my pawn back. And I should still have a decent attacking chances against my opponent's king here. If he goes knight c6, well, I can just take that one. And I have rook here, but maybe knight here as well. Let's go knight d4. This seems to pick up a pawn. One of the things I need to do more is basically play quicker. So I'm just going to play quicker here. I'm going to win every game now. Every game is going my way, except for this game, maybe. Don't put myself off. Right, okay, come on. So. Wesley, so. Okay, let's go in with a check. That was a good move my opponent played there. It's a bit annoying, that move, because I still need to get my last rook in the game. And what is this position like? I'm not known for my endgame expertise, funnily enough. And actually, my opponent has gained a good position. Oh, my words, it's a slow start today. Slow start, boys and girls, but it's going to get better. Things can only get better. It's the first time I've dropped below 2,500 in absolutely donkey's years. Well, about a week or two. So, like I said, if you've got any suggestions for the moves you'd like me to play, then do put them in the chat box. I'll try to have a look at those moves as we go on. But first of all, my opponent has this good majority over here. So I certainly think my position's worse. Now, I'm worried about him maybe checking and coming here. He hasn't done that. So I need to try and get my rook in the game. And this is precisely what I'm aiming to do. Now, let's fix the A-pawn, because my rook can hopefully try and come round and grab that A-pawn. Now, I'm going to go for that A-pawn, because if I can win the A-pawn, array the A-pawn is very close to queening. This is quite a typical thing to do. Try and fix a pawn on a square like this. And as soon as I get the A-pawn, at least I think my position is okay, because one of the most important things you have to do in the ending is activate your rook. And at least here, my rook is very active. But I've got this F-pawn to deal with as well. Okay, I'll get my rook behind the F-pawn. It's annoying I've got double pawns, of course, but at least I've got arrayed the A-pawn. So we're going to see if we can do anything with that. Okay, but what do I do next here? What do I do? How do I try to do anything here? Well, I'm going to have to wait, I think, to see what my opponent's going to push. Now, I could check and take this one. That kind of looks like a plan, but I like my A-pawn, so I'm going to keep on the A-pawn, just because it gives me winning chances. Anything else, I don't think I'm going to get any winning chances. I need to keep my A-pawn. And even though, of course, this ending shouldn't be a win for me, I'm going to try and trick him. So can I get my king now to this square? Okay, well now my king can move in, I believe. He's got h3, but I can take it. One good thing is his rook has to stay behind my pawn. So with his last move, it might have been a slight endgame mistake because my king has now become more active. I could have actually taken that one with check, which I'm going to do now, forcing his king back. I didn't want to allow his king into g4. And, okay, now how do we try and win this position? Well, it's not easy. I'm going to have to give up my A pawn as my only chance and win his C pawn in return. I think this is the only possibility I've got to win this ending. And, okay, my opponent's come up with a decent-ish idea. But am I going to be 2 pawns up here? 2 pawns up in the ending? Oh, yeah. Just call me the Magnus Carlsen of the endgames. Call me the Magnus Monster. Okay, right. And now Gary the G-pawn is rolling up the board. I've got 2 pawns coming at him. And, of course, this should be quite an easy win as long as I don't mess it up. And that is one thing I am very, very good at doing. Okay, well, actually getting my rook next to the pawn is quite helpful because when you've got a passed pawn, there's 3 different places you want your rook. The worst place is actually in front of the pawn, where it was. The second worst place is next to the pawn, but I've improved by getting my rook next to the pawn. And the the best place for the rook is behind the passed pawn. So my winning strategy now is keep his king blocked and slowly advance Cedric the C-pawn. Not lose on time would be a jolly good idea as well. I don't even mind losing this pawn because now, as long as his king is cut off, this should be winning. This pawn is too strong. It's too strong for him. I'm not sure how he's going to stop this one. And he shouldn't be stopping it. His king is too far away. This is a technical win. And now we can do the technique called building the bridge. There's the bridge. There is the bridge. And there's no way Cedric is going to be stopped in his tracks. Oh, look at that. A cheeky little move from him. Now, that is what you call Magnus Carlsen technique. Get in there. Over 2,500. Okay, right. So get your suggestions in of what you'd like to see me play. Now, what else did we have? Anyone else with a suggestion what they'd like me to play as black? I saw someone said Sicilian. My opponent doesn't want to play anymore. He's had enough. He's had enough. He's refusing to play. Someone also, well, as soon as I get a chance to play the Chigorin, I will indeed play the Chigorin. We've had some suggestions on the Twitch chat, which I can't repeat because, okay, they're not really... okay, but someone... Okay, we had a donation of £20. Thank you so much. And that was ordered to play the Chigorin. The Chigorin is where you play the knight out to this square very quickly. My opponent has played a very boring line against it. This is a really boring line. So we're going to try to make this interesting. Okay, come on. Can I do that? Is that legal? Is that barely legal or legal? Let's go for it. So we're going to go g5, just because it makes it interesting. Now, interesting is not always good. Interesting can be pretty horrible. And I'm kind of saying that and hoping, oh, lucky I've got a square. Oh, that could have been embarrassing. Okay, right. But at least now we've got an interesting position. I say that. It certainly looks interesting, doesn't it? This looks interesting. He's got 3 pawns for the piece. So, I don't know. Is this good for me? Is it bad? I quite like having these open lines. I'm going to now try to get my last piece into the game. I'm not worried about him winning another pawn. I don't care for pawns. Okay, so I've got to watch out for checkmate in one move. That's always a good idea to watch out for checkmate in one move. Always a good idea. Okay, so we're going to cover that one. And now, what is my next plan? I really want to kick this queen away. That queen is a real pain in the bottom. So I'm going to try and cover some squares so my bishop can come out and aim to kick that queen away. But now, ooh, that was a nasty one. Because now if I block, he goes pawn here. Which I can't allow. So I'm going to have to move my king. And my opponent Well, my king is not ideally placed here. I'm kind of messing about my pieces a bit too much. I'm lacking coordination, so I need to try and get some better coordination here, hopefully. And what am I doing? My king's gone mental. My king has just gone mental here. It's gone completely crazy, running around the board. Who suggested the Shigorin? Who suggested the Shigorin? Now, do let me know if today the stream is not good quality, because I've put it on quite a high setting. So if it's not good, I can lower the quality. So please let me know how the quality is of the stream. Okay, but in the meantime, I'm a lot of time down, so I need to hurry up greatly here. This is not me. This is not me. I don't like defending like this. I'd rather be white here, attacking, than defending in this rather miserable way. So can I get my pieces around? Well, he's got queen check now. That's annoying. I don't like this position. Don't like it. I don't like it. Look at this. This is really back against the wall stuff. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm trying to defend like... I don't know what accent that is, by the way. If I can get the queens off, I'll be so happy. I'll be so happy. Okay, so people are saying the stream looks okay. Good to hear that. I'm going to get rid of that knight. That knight is so strong. And what's coming next? Well, I guess he's going to punt. If f4, I might just grab that pawn. Now, can I get the queens off? Because my endgame skills, I'm the Magnus Carlsen of this game. Get the queens off, grind away. I could have grabbed another pawn there, but that just felt like pure greed. It felt like pure greed, that did. So we're going to avoid doing that. Okay. And now f4 is a threat. That's annoying. I'm not getting this. Okay, we'll come back. We'll hit that one. And I'm just trying to hold this position, but time is probably one of the most important things here. So I'm going to have to be a bit quieter and play very quickly here. Okay, what am I doing? This one. Trying to get my pieces in the game as much as I can. Right. I see my bishop does a great job of blockading, but I'm still defending here. And I'm not a great fan of defending, am I? Time. This guy's quick. Come on. I've got to move quicker here. If I've got any chance, I've got to speed up. Speed up. I've got to go into a bit of overdrive here. 30 seconds. So, again, I'm desperate to get these queens off. Because that should... Oh, that's a great move, that one. Oh, blimey, governor. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay, I'm going to have to give the piece back and hope for some miracles now. Yeah, this is very bad. Very bad now. And this is the only move I've got. My time is bad. We're going to have to give this one up. I'm going to have to give this one up. Not a great start then to my... Okay, what's happening? Well, I'm losing on time. It doesn't really matter what's happening here. Again, my position after his last move is probably okay. So I'll play on, but I don't think there's any way I can escape because of this time situation. And I'm dropping pawns like flies. I'm just going to get a little bit practice in at moving quicker now. This will be a complete swindle if somehow I can get anything out of this game. No, too slow. Too slow. Okay, let's just try to get some tricks going. Oh, he loves checking me, doesn't he? He loves it. He loves the checks. Oh, go away. Okay, have it. Right. So I think one thing's clear. If I'm going to gain any rating points, we're gonna have to play a lot quicker. So, well, one thing I'm going to do. Okay, we've got a grandmaster now from. Let's have a look. Belarus. I'm going to play in Gambit style today. So, other suggestions against the Sicilian. What do we have there? Well, you know what? I think every game I play today, I'm going to, from now, this moment onwards, I'm going to try and offer a gambit of a pawn. So we're going to offer a gambit of a pawn. And A3, at least I was aiming to gambit with B4. So I need to get in a bit of a roll, though, now. I've got one win, but I've lost a couple of games. So I think I'm going to push that there to stop his knight coming out. That looks like a natural move. And next, where do I want to put my pieces? This is one thing you also have to think of when developing. I like the idea of having my bishop on this diagonal. It might give me some tactics later on. So we're going to go for that. And where do I want to put my pieces now? Well, I feel like something with knight e4 looks natural, so I'm going to prepare that. Try to get a piece to this central square. I'm going to leave my bishop on c1. There's no point. Sometimes developing is not the right thing to do. Sometimes it's better to wait and see where your pieces should go. You don't always have to rush into developing. Okay, so he's gone a6. So we've both got pawn weaknesses. I've got a3. He has the b6 pawn. I have to say 2,600 looks like a long way away as well at the moment. It certainly does. But let's not give up quite yet. Let's keep trying. Okay. Now, this bishop looks great on that diagonal, but this must be about an equal position. Must be roughly equal position. Now, the issue is, if he swaps this one off, my A pawn is going to be very weak. So I haven't got the gambit position I wanted here. This is not quite... Okay, now this very double-edged move, because d3 is very weak now, but I'm just trying to gain a tempo and get some grip in the centre of the board. I might even give this pawn up if I can get my knight somewhere like e4. Well, do I give it up now? Do I swap here? Do I even play knight into this square? I think first I'm going to move my queen here. So I'm trying to maneuver my pieces to better squares, work out how to do that. But this A pawn of mine is a real problem. As you can see, I've gone on the defensive here, rook A1. Oh, shizer. Shizer, there goes a piece. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, look at this. It's a slow start to the day, but we will catch up. Last time I did a stream, actually, I lost the first 5 games. And then I ended up getting in a roll. And this always happens when I stream. I managed to get a massive roll. I went to quite low on rating, but I got above 2,600 again. And it's one of those things which just takes me a bit of warming up. So we're gonna try to get a bit more of the mojo going now, and getting a bit more of a vibe. Okay, so the opening I've played here is a mix between the Nyadorf and also the dragon. So it is called the Dragadorf. That's its favoured name. I have to say, my mouse, I'm just going to try and move the sensitivity down on it a little bit, because it's not working as well as I need it to. Okay, right, so ideas. What do we do? Now, I want to maybe go this way, try to get the knight into c4. Bit worried about being hit by an e5 move here. Is e5 strong? Knight takes b5. I hope my opponent's not listening to the broadcast. He might see this anyway. He's obviously a GM, and now my mouse has gone and said goodbye. The reason I've done this... Mouse? My mouse is like literally moving. Oh, I'm not going to blame it on the mouse. The reason I move my knight here is so that this knight can come round. Okay, so my opponent is going for exchanges. I'm going to continue now by moving into his position. Now, do I take with a pawn or do I take with a rook here? They both got things to say to them. I'm going to take with a pawn because it might give me c3 at some moment, this move c3. And if I go e6, I could be getting in a bit of trouble. So, do I take and go c3? Is that an option? Yeah, I think I do. So let's take this one. Oh, come on, mouse. I think it will warm itself up. Okay, so we're going to take this one and try to go c3. So play something like this. I do complain about my mouse all the time, but to be honest, it's probably just me. I admit it. It's not the mouse. It's probably just me being stupid. That's normally my problem in life. Okay, right, so we've gone to this sacrifice. And I'm just doing this to open up his king. But of course, double-edged because I've got rid of the one defender of my king. My knight aiming to come into c4. Well, thank you very much for the last donation there. The name is Joe. Thanks, the name is Joe. That's very kind. I'm going to try and get Fiona back on the show soon to let everyone know. One of the reasons I'm doing this is there's a massive... Every Wednesday, it's the Pro Chess League. And tomorrow, of course, me and Fiona are commentating the Pro Chess League. So I just wanted to see if my computer was up to scratch for that, because I've had a lot of problems with it recently. So that is one of the reasons. So if you want to see me and Fiona commentating together, tune into the Pro Chess League tomorrow. Right. So, do we go in with this one? I've got to think about this one. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's move the knight in. And very complex position now. Both sides with some attacking chances. Now, castling looks like the right move to me, but I've no idea who's going to get there first now. If he takes here, I'm going to try and get my queen over here, but this is so double-edged now because he has... Okay, so he's just stepped out of the way of that one. Now, I'm a bit worried about him taking this pawn, so in the time I've got, I'm just going to defend it for now. And I have to try and get my queen into the attack. But his bishop is a great defender. I need to aim to get rid of that bishop. And he's doing the same. He's aiming to get rid of my good knight there, which is frustrating. But I was hoping I could just take this pawn and keep my knight on this square. So it looks good at the moment. But it's one of those positions where one slip up and everything could be lost. Well, I think I'm happy to exchange off. And now displace that bishop. So this is seeming to be all right so far. Okay, let's kick that rook away, just see where it's going to go. One thing I'd love to do is get control of the open file. So I'm going to try and get this move in. I think I'll play it now, actually. My knight can't be budged now. This is great because my knight is a fantastic piece. If you think about that knight, it cannot be budged because he can't attack it with a rook. The only thing he can attack it with, which he's trying to do, is with his king. But I'm not going to let him do that. Now, rook b5. Okay, I forced this exchange of rooks. This is still looking good for me. And now, well, my knight can come back. Okay, I'm dropping a pawn. But I still like my position. It's only a pawn, and I've got very nice centralized structure here. And we will try to now activate the rook. Okay, I've let his king come in potentially there. That's a nasty little tricky setup. If I take that, there's a check. Don't want to fall for that one. Okay. Right. I've got to just move quicker now. Don't want to lose this game. He's going to get a dangerous pass pawn, but so have I. I've got a dangerous pass pawn as well. Come on, mouse. So slow. Oh, my words. Oh, this is not going well. You're going to see a very frustrated Grandmaster here. I've just dropped that one because should have been winning that ending. Okay, right. I've actually... Okay, come on. I'm just going to give it a little clean. And like I said, we're going for the 0-5 start and we're going to build our way back. Okay, there we go. Fresh mouse mat. He's got me angry now. Cat hair. I blame it on Charlie. It's weird. I might just need to change the port of the mouse because... Obviously, it's very hard to play Blitz chess. But like you said, I'd probably complain about a mouse if I was playing real chess. Where's it gone now? Okay, well, I'm going to go for a London system. A good 30 seconds spent there. Give my opponent a little head start on time. And, okay, this is something I've done a couple of DVDs on for my YouTube channel. And this is becoming very popular, this opening now. At all level. Magnus Carlsen is playing this, so I know quite a lot about it. The line my opponent playing is the main line. And there's a couple of options he has here. B6 has become the trendiest move now. The other options my opponent can play is queen to e7, but b6 is the normal main line, and this is an opening I certainly enjoy playing quite a lot. So we'll have to wait. It depends how he sets up. So the way I normally play against this is with queen e2, and this is following Magnus's advice, and then rook d1. I put the rook here because at some point the center is bound to open up. And as I say that, I'm thinking, do I open up the center now with this one? Let's try this one. He's also getting his rook on the line in anticipation for opening the center. But if he takes on d4, I'm going to play e5. And that would be most unpleasant for him, pinning his pieces. So we're going to try and force our e-pawn through. And if he takes on e4, well, then the d file is opening up. So he's gone for this one. Quite a, I would say, normal way to play. And I'd love him to take on g3 because then I open up the rook to h7. But it's a bit unlikely that will occur. Okay, right. So let's have a look now. So things will get better. Don't worry. Don't worry. So I could take here. That looks quite dangerous. Then he goes g6. But this is a safe, I would say, and solid way of playing. Just because my queen is not so exposed here. I might have got in some tricks in that position. I want to take here with a piece rather than a pawn. I don't want to take with my pawn because I'd isolate my pawn, making a weakness, and open up his rook. So that's why I'm taking with a bishop here. And, okay. I'm very happy to have a time advantage. I need to keep a time advantage before things get rolling. Like I said, for the first hour, I need to win some games before I take challenges. I'll take some challenges a bit later on. No doubt about that. But for the time being, just going to... okay, now can I take on h7 and go for the Greek gift? I don't think so. I was very tempted to take there first, but I couldn't get it to work. Okay, so my opponent is losing a pawn. And I will greatly accept your offer. Thank you very much. And there's no point going for checkmate with pawn on h6. So I'm pawn up again. And this is where I really need to speed up now. Right, that looks like a good square for my queen. Unless he's got knight a7. And then I might have to come back with my queen. Okay, no worries. We'll just come back and see what his next move is going to be. So he's going for exchanges. Generally, when you're material up, the more exchanges, the better. Where is that knight heading? It doesn't look like it's on a good route at the moment, so I'm going to try to bring my knight into some threatening squares. Okay, now what about queen here? Creating a pin on his knight. This looks like it's going very well. Got a lot of pressure on his position. Now, should I grab another pawn? Not quite yet, I feel. So let's aim for the simple plan of doubling rooks here. And go for that one in this position. Now, is there any tricks with knight here? I'm hoping there is, because I'm hoping I can take multiple pieces. Okay. Now, could go... There's a number of options here again. But I'm going to try and keep things as simple as I can. And as long as... Don't trap my queen, Simon. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm still a pawn up. Okay, don't trap your rook either. Try not to trap anything in life. Well, this is one I might actually try to get on the clock. But my position's still good, I feel. I'm still quite happy. He's got e3, which is creating some annoying threats. But I don't believe it's going to be enough. As long as I don't fall for any nasty tricks. Okay, let's do this one first. I want to allow a queen in. Right, I've got to move quick now. I want to take you. I'm just trying to win a game. That's why I'm just concentrating a bit harder. Don't blunder. Don't blunder, Simon. Oh, time. God, has he got a mate? Oh, no. I blundered. Unbelievable mistakes I'm making at the moment. No. Come on, King. Ah, he's done it again. I have to say, this is right. I've done my first 5 games now, so this is exactly like last time. I think I've got 1 draw out of 5, and this is what I did. We give him a little head start, we drop a load of rating, and then we come flying back. And that last game, well, that was a poor show. So okay, things can only get better. So I'm going to go for Tarish French, and I'm going to concentrate a little bit more on this one just to get a win on the board. Watch the roll now. I still have faith. Yes, we're 3-0 down, and it's that short time thing where I'm not quite grabbing it. I need to step up a gear now. So let's see if I can do that here. That last game should have been mine. Should have gone my way. And again, I've had a couple of games like that. This is often what happens in Blitz. You get... Okay, now if I go there, is he going to go bishop takes h? Is he going to flick that one in? Okay, we're not going to allow that. I'm going to do a standard maneuver here. Get the bishop around if I can. So let's go for this maneuver. Now, could I have taken that pawn? Was that another option? Can I take that? Can I take the pawn here? So let's have a think. Well, he's got bishop c5 at the end. So can I take with the knight and go for complications here? Can't see it working at the moment. Knight takes, pawn takes, takes here. Bishop takes h7, king h1. Might be all right. Let's go for it. Let's see what happens. Let's go for complications. And hopefully things will kick into gear. Otherwise, it's going to be a painful session. This could be the most painful session a Grandmaster's ever had. It does occasionally happen. But we're here. I'm here for at least 2 hours, so I'm not worried at this moment in time. But things may well change very quickly. Okay, so I was looking at these complicated lines, and when I was doing my analysis, I thought that this should be okay for me. But my opponent has other ideas in mind, so we'll have to see who comes out on top here. And this is probably what I should do more of. Go for complicated lines. This is where I'm strongest, and just want to get a nice clean win on the board. His king is looking so weak. So weak. He's gone for a check. And okay, I can see, hello Fiona. I can see Fiona's on the chat in Twitch now. So I'd like to say hello to Fiona, and I'm sure we are streaming tomorrow. Oh yeah, Morton's reminding me of a worse session. There was a session I streamed for 12 hours, and I have to say I did actually have a couple of drinks beforehand. I haven't had any drinks today, and I basically lost so many points. That was painful. But you know, we're going to do better than that today. Right now, oh come on, I could just win the queen here. Shall we just win the queen, boys and girls? Let's win the queen. We're not just winning the queen, we're winning the game. In we come. Yes, get in there. Whoa, okay. I feel the tide is changing. My lucky charm, Fiona, has arrived. Hello! And Fiona is going to help me to victory now. That was much better. Okay, so rather than the London system, I think what I'm going to do now, as we saw in that last game, when I play aggressively and go for the kill, things go better. So you know what? No messing about now. It's all about the quick kill. That's what we want to do. We want to do the quick kill. So let's have a think. What's happening here? Well, I had this kind of thing before. Don't know. Well, Looks like there's too many pieces being exchanged for my liking. I don't like it when all the pieces come off. That's no fun, is it? I'm hoping this little guy here, my bishop, is going to cause some chaos. But I've just swapped. Too many pieces are coming off the board. Now, I thought I had to do this move because otherwise the pin was very uncomfortable. Now, just to unbalance things, shall I take with a pawn? Oh, it's a bit risky. Don't like this so much. Haven't got my attacking position. Now, what should my plan be here? Well, I think I should be ramming Freddy up the board, straight at him. So let's ram Freddy up the board, shall we? Do you like my halo, by the way, people? Do you like my halo around my head, created angelically for this occasion? The halo is there. Okay. So my opponent with his last move is getting ready to try to exchange bishops. So what I'm going to do to counter that is put pressure on his d5 pawn. And in some cases, obviously, that will be a weakness. In some cases, it's a strength as well. I mean, imagine my pawn gets all the way there. That would be so nice. Can I get any tactical things like that going here? Not at the moment. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to step out the way again. Okay, I can't go f4 because of bishop g4. I don't want to run into that. Now, okay, it's a race of pawns. I'm just relying on this guy. This guy going up the board, f4, f5. Let's go for it. Let's see if I can get my attack coming in time. Okay, Fiona's saying play Vlad. Vlad's our teammate. Hi, Vlad, if you're watching. So we're also streaming on chess.com chat. So I would like to say hello. I'm just messing about with a bit of Blitz today. Nothing too serious. I'm playing like a plonker. But if you watch my videos, you'll get used to me playing like a plonker. So it's nothing new. This is you know, I'm a very good plonker player. I'm very well developed as being a plonker player, and we're just having a bit of fun today. Nothing serious, and I'm blundering a hell of a lot today. So this is one thing. Each move I'm playing at the moment, I'm like, where am I dropping a piece? Am I dropping a piece? We need to get a little run going. So yeah, so Fiona, who's in the chat on Twitch, has just got back from Amsterdam. Hopefully Fiona will tell us about that tomorrow when we're streaming. Should be a bit of fun. Okay, right. Now, well, come on, Eddie. That's all I can say. Eddie, go, go, go. This is what we're going to try to do. Weird situation with the pawns. Seems like I'm a little bit behind. I just need to get these guys rolling up the board. Oh, my words. Where did that one come from? That's a quick one. Can he go B2? That's not very nice. Oh, dear. He can go B2. B2 looks very strong to me. If I take here, he takes on... Okay, he's doing this first. Now... Right. Don't like the ending. But I might have to go for it. Okay, let's see. Because if I go rook takes, he would have gone b2. Now, rook b8 is the worrying move here. This one is intriguing me. Now, I've got bishop e1 holding things together. Maybe. It looks a little bit... Oh, no, he's got rook d1 at the end. Oh, my word, Simon. Forgot about his rook d1. There we go. We need more tactics coming through. Well, Vlad, if you are in the chat, we will give you a go a bit later on. I think if I lose another game to this guy, I'll play someone else, but that's not going to happen now. Right, let's talk more play. I'm going to try to... God, this is a bad start to the streaming. We're gonna pick it up. First hour bad. Where is 2600? It's a long way away. Okay. Warm up. I can't blame it on the warm up anymore. that excuse is well and truly gone. Now, can I go knight here immediately, or is there a problem with that? There's only one way to find out. I kind of feel I might be stepping into some preparation with this kind of move. Okay, we'll grab that bishop. Now, if I castle, is he going to take here? He is. That's his cheeky little plan. Going to take there. That's very cheeky. Right, I need to cover some squares. Maybe I'll try to castle queenside just for a laugh. The problem was if I castled, he would have gone bishop takes h7 check. And then I think he would have done some nasty damage to my position. So this e4 was a good move from him. And now if I castle, do I do the same thing? Right, let's go for this one. Try to get the king, castle, queenside quickly. Play this one. Some good names going on. Yeah, I always lose the first hour. It's not that, you know, it's not that surprise. I normally lose the second hour, the third hour, and the fourth hour as well. That's the problem, as we're doing here. Oh my words. Oh my words. This is just a car. This is a car crasher position. Oh dear. I can't get castled. Can't get castled. You know what I say though? As soon as I lose a game, I'll be like, okay, we'll keep going. Oh no. Car crash coming in. Has anyone ever seen a worse position than this? The first hour. When's the first hour over? The first hour's always terrible. Okay, now I've got some nasty issues happening here. This knight coming into f6. So, oh dear. Is there any out of here? No. I might just this is gone. This is so disgusting. It makes me feel like vomiting. Oh no. Oh no. Try to keep your spirits up. We will do. Okay, where are you? Okay, let's play Vlad. So I'm playing Vlad now. Change your opponent. And Vlad is a good friend of mine, plays with Cheddleton. And we'll see if we can get any more luck against Vlad. So what did I start with? So I've only dropped 40 points. That's not too terrible. 40 points is nothing. And Vlad's dutching me up here. So we're going to go for a bit of a random Korchnoi gambit. Okay, Vlad, I'm taking you down, boy. I'm taking you down. And we're going to go for a g4. Now, the first hour is over in 15 seconds. So, 15 seconds? Should I say 15 minutes? And then, well, then things will change. Then they change. Look, it's not... I've been worse than this. I think that's the problem, Chess Patzer UK. I haven't actually had a drink today. And this is really, as we can see, affecting my ability. No, it's not. I don't. I mean, okay, I think I need a beer because I'm getting a bit annoyed with my own play at the moment. But things, as we say, can only go up. You've got to keep the faith. It all goes with ups and downs. You know, I'm sure everyone out there's had bad days and good days. The problem is, I just seem to have a lot of bad days. No, I mean, I got to 2600 last stream, so we're going to try do it again here, and keep punting away. Right, come on, Vlad. Come on, Vlad. I'm coming for you, son. Okay, well, can I go king there? Stepping into bishop h6, checkmate. Whoa, that was a nasty trick. I wanted to go king there to go rook e1, but bishop h6 would have been very embarrassing. Not just embarrassing, very embarrassing. Okay, right. I feel like this should be good for me. But am I talking rubbish? In we go. Let's just throw it in there. Let's throw it in there. I like these one move threats. One move threats are always fun. And like I say, I need to get some wins together, guys. I need to bunk this up. Okay, come on. This looks like it should be good. Is it good? Is it good? Come on, it should be. Right, let's get that one into his guts. Vlad, the Dutch, don't you know the Dutch is a rubbish opening? Didn't anyone ever teach you this, Vlad? Didn't everyone ever teach you this? Okay, again, I'd like to welcome everyone. It's just a bit of fun today, nothing too serious. If you like chess, if you like watching a Grandmaster lose in ridiculous fashion and play like a complete baby, you've come to the right channel. I welcome you to my channel, the Patzers channel, and I'm glad you joined me here for some first-class Patzer entertainment. No, we're just having fun. And I'd like to say hello to everyone on the Twitch chat. So thank you for joining in. Now, I did say a while back, I'm going to try to stream more regularly, like twice a week. Hopefully with Fiona at times, and sometimes my own when Fiona's not able to stream. So, you know, occasionally I'm going to just play Blitz, which, you know, I think is you know, quite an easy backup plan. But other time I'm going to try to do some more educational stuff. The problem is I just haven't had time to prepare anything today. So that is why you're seeing me play Blitz. Now, Vlad wants to eliminate that knight. Now, the one thing I know is I'm slow. Do you like the way I rhymed there? The one thing I know is that I'm slow. One thing I know is that I'm slow. Okay, so I'm... what am I trying to do? Anyone know what I'm trying to do here? I don't know. Let's get a bishop there and see what happens. This should be a great position again. But this could be my worst... No, it's not going to be. It's not going to be my worst ever Blitz result. It's getting worse, though, my position. Can he take there? Oh, my words, he can. Have I just blundered a piece? Nicely done, Simon. I think he could have won a piece there in a number of ways. And this still looks pretty horrible. Okay. Okay. Come on, fight back time. See, all I need to do is just win one game. Just one game. I won one before, but I need to win another one. The problem is when you play this kind of a crazy attacking chess, you're going to have days where you lose everything. You're going to have other days where you might win everything. I'm hoping this is a day where things get better. Okay. God, I can't calculate for anything. Okay. All right. Vlad, that's just like... Stop playing good moves, Vlad. It's not really on, is it? It's not really on, Vlad. I'm not, you know... I don't agree with your good moves. You shouldn't be doing it to me. Okay, right. I can't calculate today. It's unbelievable. Or yesterday or the day before. Okay, right. Come on. It's looking bad now. Again. What's happening today, guys? What am I going to do? What am I going to do to change this? Play better, maybe? Play better? Play better. Play better. That'd be a good thing to try. Okay. And I'm down on time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Painful. Painful. Time. Ugh. So slow. It looks like there should be something nasty going on to my position. Can't calculate for anything at the moment. Right. Come on. Vlad knows how to get me. Look at him. Look at him with his nasty little checks. No! Ah! Vlad! Oh, everything goes wrong. He was so short time as well. Oh dear. Right, we're going to play stupid now. Maybe we can do better when we play stupid. Come on, Harry. Ah, Vlad. So it's just one of those days. Right, come on, H-Pawn. You can do the damage. He's going to... Right, with enough of this... You know, playing sensibly is clearly not working today. So we're going to have to play a little bit more madly. We're going to have to take the opponent into some crazy waters. Now, I did say today, I mean, in the future, I'll probably play a longer time limit, which is going to be a much better idea for me because you see, I'm not very good when I'm talking, and basically. Even now, I'm thinking, right, well, let's push Harry. Come on, Harry. Get in there, son. Come on, make me proud. So I will definitely play a longer time limit later on. But today, I don't mind if I lose all my games. I'm just going to play, you know, just some stupid chess today. Because that's what I'm in the mood for doing. Now, should have good compensation here. Right, come on. I'll tell you what I'll do. I actually talk less and try to think more. That's a good idea, isn't it? Multitasking never was a skill of mine. Let's have fun and play some stupid moves, eh? Much better way of doing it. So Vlad is going to castle. And he came up with some nice tactics there. It was all on the mouse right at the end of that game. Right on the mouse. But yeah, like I say, sometimes in life you can't worry about losing as well. You know, some days when you play Blitz, you want to just be in there and you just want to win every game. But other days, look, you just want to chill out, have some fun, play some stupid moves. So this is what Vlad's going to give a go as well, to be honest. So he's coming in with his pieces. Now, is he got something nasty lined up? Let's find out. Is there a knight e5 with some nasty threats? I'd love to kick this one away. My Vlad is very craftily castled queenside, so I can't get to his... He's bloody quick. You're saying he's playing on his phone? He's bloody quick on his phone? That should level the playing field then. He's playing on his phone? God, he's quick. Do you see how quick he was on his phone there? That was pretty sick, actually. He played on his phone in that last line. That was unbelievable. How can you play so quick on your phone, Vlad? I don't know how he managed that. I really don't. I really just don't know. Okay, well done, Vlad. So, right. Now, what's happening here? Well, I'm pawn down, but we're going to try to create some more madness. I think the one thing I need to bear in mind is just to attack in every game, which is not happening here. I'm grabbing material instead of attacking. Right, don't fall for any tricks. Does he have a knight c6? He's not going that crazy quite yet. He's trying to open up my king. His bishop is so strong. Such a strong piece. So I need to do some good defensive maneuvering here. And one thing I need to do a bit later on is, yes, I need to pre-move. No doubt about that. That's one thing I'm still a bit slow with. I seem to have tamed his attack a little bit. But at the cost of this pawn. Now, do we go for some exchanges because we have a little bit extra material? Let's do that. Let's go for some exchanges, shall we? For the time being. I would love to get some attack going in this game, but it's not so easy. Well, I have to say, someone's saying Vlad wants my board. Vlad already has my board, Chess Patzer UK. He already plays above me at the moment. He has got a higher rating than me. He's a very good player, Vlad, so he deserves that one in Team Cheddleton. What is this position? I'm going to take here because it's weird. We get an even weird... Oh, no, he's tricked me. Don't do that to me, Vlad. That's not fair. You're supposed to be my friend, Vlad. That was... I kind of took that one without thinking. Or has he tricked himself? Has he tricked himself? Someone's tricked someone. Who's tricked who? I don't know. I think I've tricked him. I tricked him without even realising. Put the phone in your pocket, Vlad, and go and have a beer. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. Right. So it looked... Well, I mean, I shouldn't lose this one. Thanks, Vlad. You actually resigned. I think every time I win a game, I should be celebrating in some style. By the way, if you guys... why am I playing normal chess? Why? Simon, why? Use Harry. Use Harry. Come on, Harry. Go, go, go. Harry be good. Yeah, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Oh, Vlad. That's all we can say to that. Okay, right. Well, where was I? I can't even remember what I'm talking about half the time. Okay, right. Well, we're just going to throw Harry up the board. This is how to deal with Vlad. We throw Harry up the board. Come on, Harry. You're rolling. You're going all the way to space and back. Come on, Harry. Go. Go, go, go. Look at this boy. He's making me proud, this one. That's a crafty move because Vlad wants to try and stop my bishop coming to this square. If he goes e5, I'm going to put my bishop on this square and try to attack f7. That is my plan. Now, that's a bit annoying, actually. That is a bit annoying. I might have to trap my bishop in. I've got queen. I don't want to trap my bishop in, but I need to get my dark square bishop in the attack. It's not really an attack yet. It's a game. So let's do this one and see how we can play here. Okay, now the problem is Vlad's done this quite craftily because see my bishop now can't get to c4. You should always put your bishops on the other side of the pawns. But at the moment my bishop is trapped behind the pawns. So what I should be doing structurally is going bishop g4 and try to swap this one off. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. If you want to see a great game against the Dutch defence, my opponent here, the one and only Vlad, who's a very strong chess player, much stronger than his grade reflects, I should say, played an amazing game against Richard Rapport. And everyone should know Richard Rapport. He's one of the best players in the world. He beat Magnus Carlsen recently. But Vlad destroyed him. Vlad ripped Richard Rapport apart in a report. He totally took Richard apart in a report opening. You should look at that game. It was a really impressive game. And anyone who can beat Richard Rapport is obviously a great player. Look at the H pawn go. I mean, okay, I don't know what to do next. Actually, let's throw the F pawn up there. But at least Harry is got a bit of a smile on his face. He is smiling. Now, obviously, trying to complicate the position. And okay, well, I'll allow you to do that, Vlad. I haven't worked this out. I hope you have. I'll let you do all the working out. You can work things out. I'll just play moves, Vlad. It's quite funny because I'm going to be seeing Vlad and Fiona this Friday. We're playing the 4 in CL. And also, like I said, do report in tomorrow on chess.com because on chess.com it is the brilliant event. I kind of forgot he was attacking my rook there. Okay. It's the Pro League Chess Cup tomorrow. So that is a really cool event and it's probably one of the best online events. So me and Fiona are broadcasting at 4:30. I'm trying to play and talk very slowly. 4:30. So do tune in at that time. Okay, there we go. 4:30 tomorrow GMT. And you can look at that. Me and Fiona reporting. And it's the playoff stages tomorrow. So it's going to be incredibly exciting. Can't wait myself. I've just seen his knight is coming into a very nasty square there. Problem is, I wanted to play rook here, but then he has bishop h2 check. That's not playing cricket. That's not cricket. That's a really annoying move, that one. I shouldn't have allowed that. Do I have to try and go for an ending now? Maybe I have to try this one. Why am I talking so slowly? Why? Okay. This is all right. Fiona's given me the important information that Vlad is playing on a phone. Okay, well, I'm dropping a pawn. But is that the end of the world? Really don't... It's not the best thing that's ever happened to me. But I can also assure you it's not the worst thing that's ever happened to me. It's only a pawn. And we can deal with these mere foot soldiers. We can deal with pawns. I don't like pawns anyway. I don't like them. Don't like them. I don't like them. They just get in the way. So I don't care, Vlad. I don't care what you're doing. We're almost at 2600. Just a couple of games to go, boys and girls. It might not be a 2600 day today, but you never know. Depends how long I stream for, I guess. Now Vlad is on the phone. I know that now. Okay. This is not so bad, this position. It's not great either. It's not great. I mean, I've had better positions. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've had better. I've probably had worse as well, though. I probably had worse. I'm not convinced I've had a lot worse, but I probably had worse. Probably. Now, What am I doing now? Oh, no, I'm losing. No, can't lose the time to get someone on a bloody phone. That is just ridiculous. That can't happen to me. You're on a phone, Vlad. Get off your phone. I got him. I got him. I tricked him. Ah, we're back in action. We're back in action, Vlad. Vlad, the H-pawn is coming for you. Come on, the H-pawn attack is rolling. It's rolling. I'm getting used to the pre-move. I told you the first hour. Now I'm in the second hour. Now I'm in the second hour. It's getting better. Is Vlad my student? Yeah, I give Vlad lessons all the time. No, Vlad's not my student. Vlad is stronger than me. He's stronger than me, Vlad. He's got a higher rating than me. He's not a grandmaster yet, but he certainly deserves to be a grandmaster. Now, that last game was what you call a smooth positional display. This is what us grandmasters are known for. Our positional chess. Our positional chess. And if you want to learn a bit about chess, you have to play in the manner I did in that last game. You will become super strong, no feeling whatsoever. No feeling, no time whatsoever. So they do also say in chess you should maneuver your pieces into the game. Now, I don't believe in moving pieces. I don't like pawns. I said I don't like pawns the last time, but sometimes pawns can have a role. And I'm going to try to prove in this game that pawns have a role. They have a soul. Gingers also have a soul. So do pawns. Just remind that. Remember that. Okay, right. Well, this position may not be so tragic. It may not be so tragic. Harry's coming at me. No, Vlad. You can't use Harry against me. That's not on. You can't do it, Vlad. Okay, well, this is actually... I quite like the way this has turned out. Now, look at this. Can I flick the rook around here? No, because that rook needs to look after Harry. It needs to look after Harry. We can't go crazy like that, can we? The bishop is going to sneak its... I like my position. The Harry opening is coming into power. I like it. I like it. It's Harry versus Gary here. And like I said, if you want to become a stronger player, just play like this. Don't move your pieces anywhere good. Just play ridiculous moves and you'll be okay. Right, so what's he doing to me? Okay. Weird. This is just a weird position. I've no idea what's happening here. Anyone know what's going on? Vlad's got 2 Harrys, but I've got 2 Derricks. And I don't know, it's just a bit insane, this. A bit insane. It's okay, he's coming in. Now, I really don't want to swap queens because it's so much fun keeping queens on the board. Let's keep them on the board. Now, what is happening here, guys? It looks like I have a very strong central pawn position. Does it not? Don't I have a very strong central pawn position? But is it good enough just having pawns like that? Okay, well, the first thing I need to do is be wary of Vlad's knight coming into b6. We can't allow that one in. I need to get some life to my bishops, though. They're not really breathing at this moment in time. So how am I going to do that? Okay, I'm going to flick this one in. I have an idea in mind. I need to get my pawns doing something. They need to do something in life. They're lazy so-and-sos at the moment. So I'm not sure if what I'm doing is good. But I'm trying to trap this knight over here. This is my idea. Trying to grab that knight there. That is my idea behind these weird moves in this one. By the way, how's it streaming? It looks like everything's streaming okay today, which is good. And I told you the first hour is warm-up hour. We always lose the first hour, and it's the second hour where things get better, hopefully. Okay, well, I've won a piece, but it's not over because my king is a little bit iffy in the middle. You can see there's a lot of danger on the light squares here. So it's not completely simple by any means. Now, I think we're going to... Oh, yeah, let's do that one. Can we do that one? Let's do that one. Let's do that one. I'm hoping he will go rook b3. Come on, Vlad. Rook b3. Let's see you play rook b3. I hope everyone spotted I got this cheeky... Oh, he's got a very good move here, has he? Oh, no, not quite. Well, I'm winning on time. What is going on? Unbelievable that I'm actually winning on time as well in some of my games. It's unheard of. Okay, so he has one check here. He has another check there. That does terrify me slightly. So I'm going to try and avoid those checks if I can. And, well, his time is so low here. It's so low. If he gets out this one, he's a miracle maker. I'm even just going to exchange queens because I I might have had a better option there, but at the end of the day, I'm so much time up there. So okay, here we go. That's another one. God, this is a great opening. I love this opening. Harry comes to the game. Come on, Harry. Come on, Harry. Okay, I think after this game, we'll make this the last one. People are asking, when do I play against you guys in the chat? And I did say I would do that. And it is a bit of fun today. So what we're going to do after this, if you want to play against me, we'll make this the last game, Vlad. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to play against you guys now. So please, in order to play against me, you need to be logged into chess.com. So make sure you're logged into chess.com. And then either on Twitch, so get yourself logged in on Twitch, or if you can't get on Twitch, get yourself on to the chess.com channel and tell me who you are, and I will try to take you guys on. It's probably best. I don't know if it's probably best if I challenge you. So just tell me your names, and I'll give you some challenges. So we're going to make this the last game of the Harry attack, and see if Harry is going to be triumphant. Now, I never mind losing the H-pawn, because losing the H-pawn gives me the open file, so I don't mind that one. The weird thing is, I seem to be getting better positions playing with H4, H5 than I do with anything else. I mean, Harry is not going to be happy with me because he's given up his life on multiple occasions during the course of this, but sometimes you have to give to take. And that's what's happening here. Now, Vlad could grab a pawn here. Is he going to grab a pawn? No, he's not. Wise man. So this is the last game here. But what I suggest you guys do is that after this game, then you challenge me. Because I won't be able to see your challenges for now. I'll only be able to see your challenges once I finish this game. Because obviously I've got a lot of things to look at the moment. And then I will take you guys on. So we'll make sure you get a chance to play against me as well. Okay. Well, the one plan I want to do is get rid of this knight. So I'm trying to get ready to play f3. Now, also, when I do take you guys on at Blitz, I will take your suggestions of openings. So if you've got any openings you'd like to see me particularly play, then I will play them. I'm kind of in the mood to keep playing some weird and wacky openings today, because I seem to be doing much better with the weird and wacky openings. So we're going to try and keep the weird and wacky going. But remember, in order to play me, you have to be logged in to the chess.com chat for this rather weird stream that I'm doing. I see that Charlie the Ginger Cat, that's such a great name, named after the one and only Charlie. We do love Charlie. Is saying that he wish cats could play chess. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it, if cats could play chess? Okay, right, now I kind of think this position is very unclear because my bishop is a beast. This bishop is an absolute tearaway. This bishop is so strong. I'm only a pawn down, so I kind of feel like I feel good. I've got Okay, there was some very lovely tactical ideas there I had, which Vlad has now stopped, obviously, and I'm going to try to just keep control of this open e-file. I like my position. I really like my position because it doesn't seem like Vlad has many moves here. Maybe it's Fiona playing. I expect it's Fiona playing. So, okay, I'm just looking at the chat a little bit now. It's the first time I felt confident enough to look at the chat. And, sorry, Fiona, I didn't mean that as an insult. I just thought, you know, let's be honest, Vlad has got a higher rating than you. I'm going to be in trouble now. Okay, hang on a minute. Are there some... Oh, I've got some beautiful ideas. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. If you want to see something beautiful, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Boom! Boom! See, I'm warming up. Warming up. And now my queen is going to sneak its way into b7 with the killer blow. Here it comes. Here it comes. It's sneaking. And it's sneaked. Sneaked? That's not a word. Sneaked. Oh, yeah. It sneaked its way on. Okay, well, thanks for the game, Vlad. I know Vlad was playing on his phone, so that was probably a little bit tricky there. But, okay, well, that's nice to have a finish there. That was a boom move. That was a put it in your pipe and smoke it move. We like that one. I enjoyed that one. I don't think Vlad enjoyed it. I'm just going to replay that because sometimes you have to savour the moment. Sorry, Vlad. Sorry, you're going to kill me. You're going to kill me next time I see you. But this rook takes c6 allows the queen into the game. And it gives checkmate. You know what? I've just got to play h4, h5 more often. This is a great opening. It's a great opening. Okay, now let's see. If anyone donated, they can play me, definitely. So I'm just going to see if anyone who donated money is on. The name is Johnny. Are you there? The name is Johnny. Are you there? Who else is around? So I'm going to challenge you at 3 minutes quite shortly. The name is Johnny. Johnny Moon. Okay, well, there you go. Johnny Moon, who donated, and you can donate to the stream if you want. Donations sort of help me do this more often in future. But one of my aims is to become a partner on Twitch, so that's something I'm trying to do, and I have to stream more often. And today, like I said, it's just a bit of chaos today. I'm not really doing anything serious. I'm messing about, doing some crazy stuff. Let me just get this challenge in first when I can do this. So I'm going to challenge you soon, by the way. Make sure you're in chess.com, Johnny Moon. I'm going to play you. Let's play 5 minute now. Let's chill down the pace a little bit. Johnny Moon, I'm offering you a game now. And one thing I want to do. Okay, now Johnny Moon, I'm going to play the Ho Yifang Gambit. The Ho Yifang Gambit is coming for you. It's coming for you. And here it comes, the Ho Yifang King Run. And this is a little bit like Ho Yifang played. I'm getting the king ready for the endgame. Now, what I'm going to try to do is see how far up the board the little king can go. I have to say, this is a rated game. So, if I lose this, I'm probably going to lose like 50 rating points. Now, if you want to donate on, I hope this is all right. Oh, it's not easy to donate. You know what's happened, people, I think. Let me just check. Oh, no, you can. If you want to donate, if you want to support the stream, you know, don't feel you have to. Only donate if you feel like you've had some fun or whatever. There's a donation button on Twitch below. So go to that button and donate there. If you want to. Don't donate there on the donation button. What am I doing? What am I doing? Have I gone mental? Have I gone mental? Have I literally gone mental here? I've told you, the king is a great piece for the ending. I'm getting ready for the ending. I think I've literally gone mental here. Okay, back we go. Run away. I'm scared now. I'm scared. I want to run away. It's the Forrest Gump opening. Yeah, we all know the Forrest Gump is run, Forrest, run. Run, Forrest. Run, Forrest. Okay, I think Forrest has had enough fun there. He's got to come home. He's got to come home. Come home, Forrest. Come home, Forrest. You've had enough fun. You're embarrassing yourself. Get back to your house now. Well, I have to say thank you for the donation, Johnny Moon. I don't know. Hopefully you'll donate again after this, because I don't mean to be insulting. I'm just in one of those weird moods, you know. That's all it is. I'm in a weird mood. I want to try out some weird things. I think the next opening I'm going to play, it has to be time for the double transvestite opening. That is the next opening coming up on the list of openings. Now, if you don't know what the double transvestite opening is, then you're going to have a shock coming your way. The double transvestite opening is on the cards, boys and girls. Not the single transvestite, but the double transvestite opening. And it is one of the most deadliest openings. I was studying the double transvestite opening the other day with Magnus Carlsen and his seconds. And Magnus came to the conclusion that it was probably a very good opening. Probably. Oh, well, thank you, Yayborn. Yayborn has donated. That's very kind of you, Yayborn. I've got to sort out the labels I have above. Yayborn, I'll give you a game next. You know, I am. You know, I've got to make a living doing this chess, so I will play you next, Yayborn, and you're going to get the double transvestite opening coming at you. So make sure you're ready. Okay, so yeah, one thing I'm trying to do by doing more streams, I'm going to do more, like, you know, I'm not going to mess around like a complete lunatic as I'm doing now in future. Well, I might do, but not all the time. I might actually lose this game as well. My opponent is playing very well. You're playing very well, Johnny Moon. Johnny Moon, calm down, sir. Calm down, sir. Can you stop playing so well, please? Because I'm going to lose all my rating points. And if you win this one, can you just calm down, Johnny Moon? Calm down. You're playing too well. Relax. Take a deep breath. Think of the, you know, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay, yeah, the problem is Johnny Moon, Yayborn has got a bit of time to prepare for the double transvestite opening. Now, if you don't know what the double transvestite opening is, you will shortly see it in action. And it's basically a very deadly weapon. Very, very deadly weapon. And you know what? I think it's something that stayed hidden from the chess world for decades. It really is a hidden, surprised opening. And I'm going to release it today for the first time. It's going to have its baptism of fire today. So do stay ready for the double transvestite. Okay, well, UTEP is asking, did I get my new computer? Not at the moment, UTEP, because I need to save up a little bit more money. Got to pay the rent first, but like I said, any donations, thank you guys for making your donations that I get will help go towards a new computer. And the aim is I'm going to get some nice computer that will basically be able to do everything that I want it to, you know, stream really high, do really cool stuff, because at the moment, I have to say my computer is a little bit slow. A little bit slow, a bit like me at occasions. Now, I have an idea. Let's go for it. Let's go for an... Oh, no. I've lost my rook. I've lost my rook. It's a funny story, actually. Once, this was when I was young and stupid. I was at the British Chess Championships. And it was the last round. And I was playing someone with a FIDE rating of 2,300. And, well, I have to say, I was having a bad tournament. So a lot of people bet me before the game that on my first two moves, I'd have to play f3 and king f2, which is the so-called Fred variation. That was the bet. I had to play both of these moves and win the game. And I actually did it in the competition. At the British Championships, I went king f3 and king f2 on my first two moves. And I managed to win the game. But the funny story was, my opponent the night before, because we took this bet the day before, my opponent the night before heard about the bet. He heard about the bet, and he actually prepared for the bet. He actually prepared for the bet. So he knew I was going to play these two moves, and he prepared for the bet, and he still lost. But I have to say, nowadays in a real competition, I feel a little bit embarrassed doing that. I like messing around. I don't think there's anything wrong. People do that to me as well. There's nothing wrong with playing silly openings sometimes, especially if you're just having a bit of fun. So that was a bit weird. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Thanks for the game, Johnny Moon. So my first two moves had to be F3 and King F2. But now you must be ready. You must be ready for the double transvestite variation. So I've no idea how strong my next challenger is. And we're going to play 5 minutes again. And after this, I'm going to do a very special challenge. I'm actually going to give away... if anyone beats me today, by the way... it was quite bad-mannered, that bet, I have to say. It was bad-mannered, but my opponent knew about it, and he was joking about it as well. So he kind of knew I was going to do it, and it was a bit of a joke. He was happy for me to do it. So I got his sort of, should we say, he wanted me to do it as well. So it wasn't like it was a complete surprise, and it's not something I do nowadays. I was very young and silly at the time. But okay, you do these things once or twice in your life, don't you? It says you're offline, Yayborn. Yayborn, you've got to be on chess.com in order to play me. You can't play me if you're not on chess.com. So I'm going to try a double transvestite variation, and what I'm going to also say is that anyone who beats me today in the Blitz, I'm going to send a free DVD to. Now, you can probably tell I have my own company, GingerGM.com, that sell chess DVDs. I like to think that the DVDs are very good. And if you want to get a free copy, what better way than beating me? So I'm going to try now to play Yayborn again. I'm not sure why this is happening. Let's just see if I can get this challenge in. So create challenge. I did just try. Make sure your settings are set right, Yayborn, because I'm doing everything at my end to make sure it's right. Play. It's not wanting to do it. Not Yayborn. What's your handle? Oh, Sunjazz. Okay. Sunjazz. Okay, I'm gonna send you a challenge now, Sunjazz. So that makes sense. I was challenging the wrong person there. So we're gonna try again. And thank you for the donation. And this is what you get. You get the double transvestite variation. Okay, so I'm going to send you a challenge any second, Yayborn. And here we go. You've got a challenge coming your way. And I hope you don't mind a double transvestite variation. So I'm challenging you now, Yayborn. And Yayborn has been following the Twitch chats. I'm also keeping a bit of an eye on the chat on chess.com as well. Now, if you want to donate, there's a picture below me on Twitch. My Twitch handle is twitch.tv GingerGM, and it says donations. And if you click on the picture there, you can donate if you want to. But like I said, my real aim is to be able to build up a base so people can subscribe. And then I want to do lots of different streams. I want to make it really regular. Now, Sunjazz, I'm challenging you now. Just to prove that I am, because you might think I'm lying, but I'm not lying. I'm going to challenge you again, okay? So get ready. Get ready, Sunjazz. I'm challenging you. Oh, no. We don't want to do that. I'm challenging you again. So now, I'm challenging you now, Sunjazz. Please play. And I'll just prove to everyone that I am challenging you as well. Look. There you go. There is the challenge, Sunjazz. It's coming at you. Look. It's there. It's there. What you need to do is go into the chat and do that. Okay, I've been told the donate channel is not working. Well, that's a pity. That will lose me some money. Well, hey ho. I mean, it seemed to work for other people. So, you know, keep trying if you want to donate. Okay, we're going to try again, Sunjazz. Okay, I'm going to do it one last time, and then we're going to have to get someone else to play. So, Sunjazz. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Oh, there we go. I'm challenging you now. I'll give you a minute or two to do it. Now, what you need to do, you need to go into the playing arena. So log on to chess.com. Log on to chess.com. Go into the playing arena, and there you should be able to. What's happened? Are you playing? You challenge? No, not yet. Ah, come on, Sunjazz. Last time. And then I'm going to take someone else on. I'll give you another try later on, Sunjazz. Because we've got to keep the ball rolling here. Here we go. Last time. So you can see where I'm playing. You see where I'm playing. You just got to go there. There'll be a challenge there. And you've got to accept it. Maybe someone else can help you out. Find that. And if not, then we're going to... oh, thank you for the donation. Seppo Sonny, that's very kind. Donated £5. That's very kind of you. That, you know, every donation helps me do this in future. So thank you for the £5. I might as well get myself a nice pint with that at some point. Okay, right. Let's find someone else. I'm gonna have to find someone else to play. I'm sorry, Sunjazz. So anyone else want to play? I'm gonna offer someone else the game now. And I'll try you later on, Sunjazz. But just try to work out how you can do it, because it worked before. I know it can be a little bit tricky the first time you do these things. So let's see if we can get anyone else. Who else wants to play? I'm going to now go to the chess.com chat and see if anyone there wants to play. So if you're on chess.com/TV, tell me your username. Do tell me your username, and I will give you... okay, actually, Sepasoni, who donated, has got his name there. So I'm going to give him a go now, and he's got to be ready for the double transvestite. And then I'm going to try to play Yayborn. So I'll come back to you, don't worry, later on, Sunjazz, when you try to work out what's happening. But first of all, I'm going to play... Okay, get ready. Matt, I'm playing you now. I'm challenging you now. Okay, we have a game, boys and girls. Here we go. So you ready? Are you ready for this new devastating opening? This opening has been hidden from generations of Grandmasters for years. Because in the secret society of Grandmasters, which you have to be a Grandmaster to be a member of, they have decided that this opening is too deadly to ever play in a competition. It can't be played in a competition because everyone will play, and it refutes chess. And it is the double transvestite variation. Now, what I'm doing here so far is the single transvestite, because the king and queen are swapping places. That is the single transvestite position. And now we're going to go for the double transvestite. They're swapping back. They've had a change of mind. They don't like actually being a different person, and they're going back to the way they are. So this, my friends, is what everyone is hiding in the secret society of Grandmasters. They don't want to play this one. They don't want to play this opening at top level because it will refute the game of chess. We are only playing this opening now at the lower levels. And I can see that my opponent, can we call you Matty? Mate, is trying to stop me from having all the fun. Oh, is he coming with a big attack? Oh, he's got a good idea here. He's got a good idea to attack me. I hope he doesn't see it. Hope he doesn't see it. Does he see it? He's thinking. Oh, I was worried about the knight coming to e5 there, guys. Knight to e5 check looked really scary because I can't take the knight, but now I'm able to complete the double transvestite. And I've got back to the normal position, but the king and queen have had a lot of fun. I'm actually going to bring out a DVD on this opening as well. So if you want to buy this DVD on this deadly opening, I'm going to sell the DVD for a bargain price. I'm going to break the Grandmaster code, the Secret Society Grandmaster code, but I'm going to be selling this DVD bargain price of $999. What a great price that is. So if you want to get yourself a piece of the action there, it will be available from GingerGM, and you'll be able to know how to win every game guaranteed. Every single game guaranteed you will win. That is a personal guarantee of mine. And if I get 100 people buying at $999, you know what? I'll probably do a runner. No, I won't. Of course not. I'm only joking. I'm only joking, of course. The GingerGM DVDs that we do are all very good quality, and we try to make them, you know, as good as we possibly can. And we do a lot of research with the openings. We do a lot of research working out, you know, what are the best lines. And I don't want to give any of you a DVD that's going to be rubbish, because that's not fair, is it? We've got to be good. Yeah, but if you do want this DVD, I can certainly make you a copy for £999. Okay. Anyway, so we've managed to complete the double swap here. The king and queen have moved around. My opponent, I have to say, is playing well. He's going very aggressive, so I'll give him credit. He's coming at me with his pieces. Harry, he's pushed Harry up the board as well, and this, you know, he's going for it. Now, the reason you play this opening, the subtleties of this opening is you know, it's kind of one of those openings where your opponent comes forwards. He comes forwards and he weakens himself. Look, he's weakened the G4 square. And bit by bit, you kick him back. H6, kicking the knight away. And, you know, this is the idea of the double transvestite variation. It's deadly, deadly, deadly. Okay, anyway, my opponent's still going for a big attack. And I have to say, all credit to him, because he is playing very aggressively. Now, what do I do here? I think this is a great move by my opponent. But the king is going into defensive mode now. The king is going in defensive mode. Is it a king or is it a queen now? That is a philosophical question that can only be answered by the great minds of chess. Anyway, he's sacked a piece. Good stuff. Okay, well, hello, Jock McClop, and thank you so much for the donation, Jock McClop, Jock McBlop. Thank you so much for the donation. That's very, very kind of you to donate. And if you want a game after this, I will give you a game. Like I said, I will also take on some people who don't donate, because I don't want to make this an exclusive, you have to donate to play. But there is, it's like, you know, it's like when you're at a play, you know, like in England we have these amusement parks. For example, Chessington World of Adventures. And if you pay extra money, you go to the front of the queue. Now, I'm not sure I really agree with that as a principle in life. I don't think you should have to pay to go to the front of the queue. You know, that's not really a very social thing to do, is it? But, you know, who knows? I'll try to take on some random people after this. And, yeah, it's actually called Chessington. It's got the word chess in it, so I love it. It's a chess park. It's not actually a chess park. It has some rides and stuff like that. And now I'm just going for a fortress situation. My opponent trying to play f5, so I'm blocking out that idea for now. And as Charlie the cat has gone, okay, thank you for another donations, Millennial. And he's saying, good to see the double transvestite. Now swap the knights too. You want me to swap this knight here on b8 for the knight on g4? Really? Really? Can I do that? Can I swap these guys around? Maybe I will try. I maybe give it a go. I have to remind myself this is a rated game. I keep forgetting their rating. And I keep forgetting I might lose all my rating points. But I was playing so terribly at the start of this stream. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, to be honest. Okay, so it's going to be hard to swap these guys around. But if that's what you want me to do, that's what I'll try to do. So I've got to get this knight to go over there. How am I going to do that? How am I going to swap these knights around? It looks impossible to me. And remember, if you do beat me, I will give you a free DVD of your choice. You can pick what DVD you like. And the next challenge is going to be a very special challenge. Good move. Very good move there from my opponent. He's going for an aggressive attack. He's opening up the F-file. That's a very good move played. Nice move. I could still lose this game, so I'm going to try and swap the queens off, because when your point's up, you swap queens off. Okay, and he's trying to keep the queens on, but I'm greedy. I'm grabbing everything. I'm going to grab all your pieces. All your pieces. And, well, thank you for the game there, mate. Matt 29, and thank you for the donation. I hope you enjoyed the double transvestite variation. Now, for my last trick of the day, it might not be my last trick, but I'm going to now do one more challenge. And this challenge is one of my favourite challenges. And I do this challenge quite a lot. Now, if Millennial or Jock MC McPlop want to play, then let me know. But for this last challenge, what I'm actually going to do, I love this challenge. Does anyone know what I'm going to do? And this is a great chance for anyone who I play to win a DVD. I'm going to have to say now, if you beat me now, it's 2 DVDs. It's going to go up every time. Actually, it's 3 DVDs because I've won 3 games. Okay, look, you win 3 DVDs. You know, that's about 30 hours of tuition. Okay, and what I'm going to do now, this is for my next trick. I'm going to write down a pawn. You might have seen me do this before. I'm going to write down a pawn. Oh, people have seen it. Satan's Banana has seen it. I'm going to write down. This is how it works, okay? If we go to the start position, I don't know what colour I will be. But before we play the game, I'm going to write down a pawn on my piece of paper. And the pawn I'm going to write down will be like A to H. So I'm going to write either A, C, H, G. I'm going to write one of these pawns down. And when I write the pawn down, I'm going to put the pawn here so you can't see it, but so that I can't cheat as well. Okay? And the idea is I have to checkmate whoever I'm playing with the pawn. So the pawn I write down has to deliver checkmate. Now, I can't checkmate with any other piece, otherwise I lose the bet and you win 3 DVDs. 3 DVDs, that's £30 worth of DVDs. So that's the bet. So who am I going to play? Okay, first of all, I'm just going to look on the Twitch chat. Millennial or Jack MC Plop, do you want to play me? Do you want to play me? Now, how you donate, you go over to my Twitch channel. And if you look at twitch.tv/GingerGM, that's where I am. So you can go and do that. And that's how you donate. Now, I'm just seeing if either the people who donated want to play. Thanks for the game, by the way, the last game. I'm just going to have to look through the chat. Give me a chance. Cool, the chat's going a bit quick. I don't actually have anyone, like, I don't think helping out with the chat. I kind of trust all you guys to be well behaved, which you could say is foolhardy, or you could say is sensible. So I'm trying to find someone to play. God, there's so many names here, so many names going on here. Okay, well I did say okay. Let's go for someone random, shall we? Because I can't see the 2 people who donated. I'm going to go for someone random. And I'll tell you what. Is that really a name? Is someone called the real Donald Trump? Is someone really called the real... Look, I'm taking on the real Donald Trump. Just because I believe I might get some pleasure in beating the real Donald Trump. In a game of chess. No offence, I'm not getting into politics here. I'm not American. I don't need to worry about these things. But the real Donald Trump... I'm going to play you at the pawn game. So first of all, I'm going to write my pawn down now, guys. Don't know what I'm going to go for. I'm going to hide it so you can't see. Hide it so you can't see. I'm going to now fold it up so no one can see which pawn it is. And I'm going to tuck it in here so I can't cheat. I think I've gone a bit mad today. Or maybe yesterday. That's not tucking in nicely. Okay, I'll make another little. I'll make another little fold, just in case I dribble as well. It's good. It's a good dribble defense. If I get too excited because I might beat the real Donald Trump, then you know if I dribble, this could also work. Okay, and now I'm gonna face the real Donald Trump if he's online. If he's online, is he online? Okay, let's see. The real Donald Trump. Now, if I'm giving you a challenge now, the real Donald Trump. We're on, and he's got a high rating. Oh, my words. This is going to be really hard. Okay, so I have to checkmate with the pawn I've written down. I'm a little bit scared about this. And also my opponent is playing... This is just outrageous. He's playing the London system. The only other way I can win is by winning on time. If I win on time, I also win the game. But my opponent has a good rating, 1480. And it's not easy to do this. But it's certainly not easy to do this against a 1480. So let me just say, if my opponent does capture the correct pawn, then he wins the game. So he could have taken Harry then, and then I will resign. If he captures the correct pawn, I will resign. I promise everyone here, if he takes the correct pawn, I will resign. And yes, it is a bit weird. It is a bit weird that my opponent can hear what I'm thinking about. That doesn't help. So this is going to be really tough. Anyone guess what pawn it is? Anyone out there guess? What pawn do you think it is? Place your bets now. Which pawn? I can't promote to a queen either. I think that is against the rules. I can't promote to a queen. I have to checkmate with that pawn. Oh my words, he's coming at me already. Don't. Okay, as long as I keep Harry safe. As long as I keep Harry safe. Or am I bluffing? Or is it Freddy? Is it Freddy? Is it Freddy? Oh my words, I don't like my position either. Obviously, if I lose the game, that's also bad. There's a number of problems with this situation. Oh dear. Look at this. Oh no. Now, does he gamble? Does he gamble and go for it? No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Thankfully, he's not taking Harry. Remember, there are free DVDs that my opponent might be able to win if he captures the right pawn. Now, am I double bluffing? Am I double bluffing? Maybe. Maybe. I'm keeping all my pawns safe except for Harry. I don't like my position. The problem is I don't like my position either. This is no fun. Okay, well, is it the C pawn? If he takes the C pawn, I lose. I'll tell you what, it might be the A pawn. It might be the A pawn. Oh, thank goodness he didn't take my H pawn. Thank goodness he did not take my H pawn. Phew! I get to live another day. I was really worried that he would take my H pawn because I might have lost the game. But I'm not giving it away quite yet. Okay, right. Now, I can't believe I'm actually doing this for my ELO points and free DVDs. I'm going to lose £30 of my business if I don't do this, which is pretty terrifying. But I think my best bet is to win on time. I have to be honest, my best bet, I feel, is to win on... Oh, no. 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 Harry. Harry. Come back, Harry. Harry. You get... Harry. Harry. Oh, no. I have to give up. Oh, no. Oh, no. If he goes queen takes pawn, I resign. If he takes the right pawn, I resign. I have to play this. I have to give up. I have to hope. I've bluffed him. You won't take the pawn. You won't take the pawn. It's not Harry. Trust me, I'm only bluffing. It's not Harry. It's not. Do not take Harry. Do not take Harry. It's not Harry. Oh my words, I'm so lucky. I'm bluffing him all over the shop. I'm bluffing him all over the shop. Look at my king, perfectly safe. Perfectly safe on this square. Oh no, he can take Harry again. Oh no. Don't do it, son. Don't do it. Don't do it. He can do it again. He can do it again. You know I love Harry. Don't take Harry. He hasn't taken it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He's still not taking Harry. Now, of course, if it was my E-pawn, if I wrote E-pawn down here, Eddie, then I would resign. I would resign. I promise you I'm not going to cheat. How can I cheat? How can I cheat? I've got the pawn there. It's impossible to cheat. I can't cheat with a bib like this. How am I supposed to cheat with this? It's impossible. So I'm going to stick you know, I'm not going to cheat. It's not good to cheat in life. Okay, but my opponent, I have to say, is playing an excellent game. Don't take Barry. Don't do it. That's my safest pawn. You don't want to take that one. Good stuff. Well done, lads. Well done, lads. So, okay. And remember, you know, if he does swap pawns and he does get rid of my correct pawn, I will resign. I promise that. It doesn't matter if I lose 100 rating points. It's part of the bet. Okay, so what's happening now? By the way, I still got to checkmate with that pawn, even if somehow I sort of managed to get to the kind of position I want. Okay, right. So all my pawns are pretty safe, except for Cedric the C-pawn. Bye, Gary. Okay, so by the way, I think what I'll do after this, if I do somehow manage to win this bet, which is very unlikely, but I might win on time, I will give away a free DVD if you stay tuned to the person who picks, if I do win this game, which pawn it is. If my opponent, the real Donald Trump, wins this game, do you think it is actually Donald Trump? Do you think he's like, I'm so sick of being president of the United States already, I'm going to get my laptop out, play a little bit of chess? Do you think it's Donald Trump? Do you think Donald Trump's watching the stream thinking, I think it might be Harry the H pawn, or maybe it's Freddie the F pawn? Which pawn is it? Do you think it is? I don't think it is Donald Trump somehow. Oh, it's my move. I've got to remember to move. Okay, so remember, the first pawn is Harry. That pawn there is Harry, because the pawn in front has moved. No, don't. You're not gonna. You're not gonna take it now, are you? You're not going to take it now. You didn't take it before. You're not going to take it now. I tell you what, if it is Harry, I'm the biggest bluffer in the world. This is going to be legendary. But if he takes Harry, that is Harry, and I have to resign, I will look like a complete and utter donut. If you know what donuts look like. They look like, you know, they look like squidgy little things. Okay, well, look at this, boys and girls. This is looking good. This is looking good. I've still got most of my pawns. I think if I was my opponent now, I would have to gamble which pawn it is. But I don't think he's going to get it now because it's safe. It's a safe pawn. Okay. You're not getting my A pawn, son. You're not getting an A pawn. It's not happening. You're not getting to that one. That is my safest pawn. Okay, well, you know what? I might take all of your pawns, though. I really enjoyed taking your pawns today. I'm having a grand old time swapping them off. Okay, and I have to say, I think if I was white now... No, he's resigned! What a bad sport. I have to say, what a bad sport. He could still win this one, because you have to remember, I have to checkmate with that pawn. If I don't checkmate with that pawn, I lose. Oh, dear. He wants a rematch. Donald, you've had your time. Go back and try to sort out America. Try to sort out America. You know, try to sort out America. Okay, right. Now, who's going to win a DVD? Now, I do see in the chat, I'm going to go for someone who I've seen many a time who's got the right pawn. And I'm just going to pick one. I know a lot of you maybe have guessed the right pawn. My opponent could have still won in this position if he had played a couple of moves ago. Had my opponent taken a risk here, and I did give a little clue there, have you got the right pawn? If he'd have gone rook takes h6, I would have resigned, because the pawn is Gary the G pawn. So anyway, I said I was going to give away a free DVD, and the free DVD that I was going to give away is going to let me just find his name again. And I'm just picking one name random who got the right thing, and that is Chess Patzer UK. Can you see that, by the way? Can you see that? You can see Gary. I think you can see Gary there. So Chess Patzer UK. If you email me and you go to the GingerGM shop, then you can buy a digital download. So it's a digital download. Pick any DVD you want from the GingerGM shop, and you can have a digital. You can have a free DVD. So you pick that one. I'm quite glad that the real Donald Trump did not get the DVD. Okay, I think to finish this off, I'm just gonna try and play one more game of random chess. And again, I'm going to see if I can take this guy down now. I was losing against it, but now I'm warmed up. So let's see. Remember, I lost. Look, 5-1 is the score. All right, now I'm back. Now I'm back in business. I'm going to try. Morton, you've donated £75. Oh, my words. That is unbelievable. I'm kind of in shock, Morton. I mean, all I can say is thank you so much, Morton. That is quite unbelievable. Thank you so much, Morton. That will certainly help go towards buying a new DVD. So that is very, very nice of you. Thank you so much, Morton. And DVD. What I meant was that's going to help, not DVD, go towards buying a new computer. Every donation I get is going to go towards buying a supercomputer. And thank you so much for the donation, Morton. Very kind of you. And yeah, very appreciated. So cheers. Thank you. You are a legend. And I feel very honoured that you've done that. So cheers. Thank you so much. But it will go towards helping buy a DVD. That's kind of thrown me a little bit now. Okay. Anyway, yeah, thank you. Very, very generous. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to take this guy down just to prove that I can actually play chess. Sometimes I wonder myself. I'm getting a little trick there. Maybe knight takes c4. Some reason I can't highlight that. So my opponent is giving that one up. And I want to keep my bishops on the board now and get some kind of attack with Harry. Harry! Okay, can I get the better of this guy eventually? I'm kind of a little bit thrown after that last donation, which was very, very generous. So thank you so much for that last donation. Okay, right. Let's go back to concentrating. And, well, kind of just lost the plot here. I need to attack this guy. Oh, you know what? Let's just throw the pawns at the board. Let's throw the pawns at the board. Okay, I'm going to play until I lose 2 more games, and then the stream's over. So as soon as I lose 2 more, I'm going to finish the stream. I do want to keep this going. And of course, what am I doing here? I'm trying to attack. I'm playing like a complete moron, really. I'm just throwing my pawns up at him, hoping that something will happen, but it's not. I wouldn't recommend this at home, but you know what? I've been playing so many weird games, so many weird moves that this is kind of looking like normal chess at the moment to me. And he's now going bishop g4. This is an absolutely stinky position for me. Okay, here we go. Right, let's. Well, I think I might just play another game in a minute and see if things can get any better than they are now. I want to take this guy down. I think I'm nicely warmed up now, but I think I've got a bit of a way to go to win this game. My pieces can't get in the game. You know, g6. It looks pretty horrible, this position. I'm not going to give up quite yet because it'd be nice to get a little roll going. I'm counting this probably as the first loss that I'm going to get. And then as soon as I lose another game, that will be me stopping the stream. But I'm not going to lose on purpose, clearly. Clearly not going to lose on purpose. And Morton saying I can't stop until I give him a proper beating. And as that's from Morton, I'm quite tempted to play on because he has donated. Well, I'll tell you what, I obviously want to give this guy a proper beating as well, Morton. So I'm gonna try a little bit more. I'm still happy I beat the real Donald Trump. Was he the real Donald Trump? I've trapped a piece there. How did I trap a piece? How did I actually trap a piece? That was weird. Okay, well, I have to be honest. I still think my opponent's got a fantastic attack. Now, if I take the piece, I don't actually even want to take it. I'm scared. Oh, then he's going to take there. Okay, I'm going to have to be very careful here. Can I defend this position if I go... Well, I'm going to go rook here. I need to get some defensive pieces over, but my king is very weak here. So I'm going to need to defend very, very well here to hold this position together. Okay, I need to take this pawn. It's clear. I can't go around not taking that pawn. God, I'm sort of terrified that I'm going to fall into some nasty trap in this position, because it certainly looks like my king is weak. But I fought back into this one. I fought my way back in, boys and girls. And he's swapping queens, on my words. What's happening? What's happening here? Am I winning? I'm surprising myself. I might be winning. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. Smooth performance. Smooth performance. Come on. Okay, let's not count those. Don't count those chickens, Mr. Williams. Yeah! You're going down now, son. You're going down. Good stuff. Well, okay. I remember now not to play. I'm not playing a French defense. I'm going to go for a main line dragon. A main line dragon. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat so much anymore. I think that was a lucky donation from Morton. Very, very kind of you, Morton. So I'm going to concentrate more on the chess now. So I won't be looking as much on the chat. And like I said, I'll play until I lose 2 games. And I'm going to play like a crazy, crazy guy. And actually now the score is saying I'm 1-0 up. That's quite nice. Well, I'm not actually, because I lost a lot of games before. I should have lost that last game. There's no doubt about it. Okay, look at this. I'm playing with no fear whatsoever. We're going to castle into his attack. And we're going to maybe not do that, actually. I've changed my mind. Okay, well, what do I do now? Do I go knight in here? I think this move looks quite good, because I just want to hold up his g4 for the time being. And now let's flick this one in, shall we? Okay. So I've at least won 1 game against this guy now. Very double-edged dragon position we have on the board here. The normal kind of thing is to... Okay, I don't want to lose this bishop, but it's very hard for me to castle as well after this move. But this is a fantastic bishop. Can he move his queen in to... Oh, he's going for this tactic, which I totally missed. Totally missed he had this one. That was silly of me. But okay, I won the last game with some dodgy position. Totally missed that tactic. That was very silly. He's quite good with white, isn't he, this guy? He seems to know what he's doing with white. Well, look, I'm going to do a re-sacrifice and rely on the power of my 2 bishops. So this is my plan now. I'm going to try to get my bishops working together. Are bishops better than a rook? I don't think so. But we can find out. Right, how do I play this then? Let's put the bishop here. Try to control those dart squares. And I probably want to play a move like f5. So he's stopping me from playing f5. But now my rook can move, because I don't want to exchange rooks. And now I get f5 in. Okay, I'm happy I've got f5 in, because I want to create a target on this square. My opponent, though, is coming in with a very nasty check here at the right time. So I'm going to step out of that check. And I have to remember to play quicker as well. But of course, I must be worse in this position, because I am the exchange down. Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to... I'm not watching the chat as much, guys, because obviously I'm trying to concentrate on this game. And I've lost a couple to him before. So I at least want to make this as tough as possible for him. And then, I mean, I'm exchanged down as well, so my position is quite tough already. Okay, let's go for it. So, okay. Not so bad. I've got 1 pawn now. I've managed to get one pawn back. So that is a help for my position, obviously. So I've now got one pawn for the exchange. Things are getting a little bit better, but as we saw before, my time is I'm very bad with the time situation. So I was hoping to, okay, now I need to take control of some squares, or do I just hit the knight? I hit the knight, try to pressure this pawn. That's what I do. I try to win a second pawn. If I win a second pawn, which I've done now, well, I have to say, any result is possible now. Any result at all is possible. I actually prefer my position here for the first time. He doesn't like pawns, does he, this guy? He's dropping them like flies. Right, I'm going to move quick now. I like my position. It's a great position. I've got a lot of pawns. Just can't... I've got to avoid getting tricked. Which is one thing that often happens to me. That's why I've gone a bit quiet here. I've gone a bit quiet because I don't want to get tricked, but this is winning. It's now winning for me. Definitely winning. No way. Ah! Oh, what am I doing? So slow. Ah! Get in there! Get in there, son! Oh yeah! That's how you do it. A little bit of warming up there, and we're back in action. Good stuff. Well, sorry I haven't been looking at the chat for a little bit. Obviously, I've been just concentrating on that one. That was intense. That was absolutely intense. I kind of like lost the plot there. You can see I had a bit of intense concentration. But like I said, boys and girls, you know, the first hour bad. I played this guy before. I've had two bad positions against him, but I managed to fight back in both games. So, you know, I'm sort of feel like never in doubt. Never in doubt. Who thought I was in doubt there? Come on, put your hands in the air. Did anyone think I was actually going to lose that game? You should have more faith, boys and girls. Never in doubt. I'm 2,500. Woo woo. Yeah, that's good. It's nice to be 2,500 again. So we're certainly happy to be back on the 2,500 mark. My opponent is probably fuming now. I would be so annoyed if I lost that last game. But okay, onwards, Christian soldiers. Okay, and now, well, what's happening here? Can I take this pawn? I'm gonna try taking. No, I can't. That's too risky. Too risky. Okay, right. Well, I've still got to lose two games before I'm not obviously going to lose the games on purpose. Now, the thing I seem to be doing a very good job of is getting awful positions out the opening, and then somehow like fighting back into the game. And I have to say, I'm not a massive fan of the position here either. with his pressure, with his bishop here, this opening has not gone entirely the way I wanted it to, or any way I wanted it to. So a bit worried about him flicking in this move at some point, and as well as other things. G3 looks so weakening because of this diagonal, but I can't think of anything else to do. So right, so let's see, let's keep going. So I've got a little bit of mojo back now, and the blitz is still going strong. Okay, and well, I was a bit worried about some tactics like this occurring. I mean, I've got to lose a game eventually, haven't I? Yeah, I mean, this is an awful position again. I haven't really got any tricks like I had in the last games. Do I give up my queen? Well, it's not really going to help me, but okay, let's give up the queen just for the sake of it, shall we? Okay. I wonder what rating I started at when we started this stream. I don't know. I think G3 was wrong. My opponent came up with this nice tactic. Okay, I've lost the queen. I got 2 pieces for the queen, and I mean, one thing that you should aim to do generally, when you've basically when you've got a bad position, is at least complicate the position, mix it up as much as you can. And that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to go for a weird positional imbalance. So to get the weird positional imbalance, we're getting this kind of murky position. So that's what the plan is here, to do this. But it's, am I going to go for some, get rid of this? I think I'll get rid of this bishop because it's such a strong piece. And play a little bit like this, but he's got this move coming, so I'm gonna have to. Yeah, this is really bad. It's really bad. There's no way back from this one. I feel no way back from this one, is there? Oh dear, walking into a pin. Oh dear, this is disgusting. Oh, it gets worse. Leave me alone. Are there any tricks? Can't even see any tricks here. This is the worst position I had for a long time. We're going to have to resign that one. Okay. Oh dear. Right. Now, I'm going to try another opening. We're going to mix it up a little bit. It'd be nice to get one good opening. I keep trying different openings just to see if we can get something which I might be comfortable with. So what I'm going to go for now, I'm going to go for the hippopotamus, or is it, no, the hedgehog. This is called the hedgehog. So the hedgehog is an opening where you don't really move anything past the 3rd rank until later on. So, but it has a lot of spikes. So later on, it can become a little bit dangerous. But my opponent is picking the best line against it. And at some point, I have to attempt to break out. So this is what I'm attempting to do now. Better castle. And am I going to go c4 or b5 maybe? Maybe b5. He wants me to play e5. And I'm going to oblige. And now it's getting a bit more like a... Well, this is a bit like a standard Raul Lopez, isn't it? It looks quite like a Raul Lopez position to me, this one. Which I don't often play the Raul Lopez, so I'm not a big expert on these positions. And he wants to come in with his queen here. Okay, how do we putting him off do that? Okay, let's move on. And I always like moving my pieces towards my opponent's king. For better or worse, I'm gonna swing him over there towards the king, and we're gonna bring it that way. So, and he's stopping my knight jumping into that square, and I'm also gonna stop his queen coming into my position by getting my knight there. Now he's closed it down. So I would love now to get some kind of f5 break-in. Is that ever going to be possible? Well, I'm going to go for it because, you know, I like these aggressive positions when you can try to play f5. My opponent has broken first. And he's done that because this e5 move is quite hard to stop. And again, I'm just not getting the openings I want against this guy. This is the kind of thing where I would like to, you know, play him a couple of times to try and improve my openings. But actually, my plan, you see, my plan is to bring my knight into this square. That's a lovely outpost, that square. Because if I get a knight to that square, he can never attack that knight with a pawn, which should be, you know, which should be cool. So I'm going to try to maneuver it around. I have to say, remember, guys, if you're tuning in now, we are sort of coming to the end of this stream. I'd like to remind everyone that I'm going to be back on tomorrow, and I'm going to be back on with Fiona, and me and Fiona are doing the Pro League. So you can see me again on the Pro League. The Pro League. That's when we're going to be back on Twitch doing some more streaming. Pro League next time. And have I just blundered horribly like an idiot? Have I just done that? Bishop e4. Have I just... Bloody hell, Williams. Bloody hell, Williams. I have. I blundered horribly. Okay. Well, that was silly. I don't really believe my opponent's sacrifice, but okay. He has had good positions, and this is a whole piece. We're going to leave it here. Getting a bit tired now. I've lost the plot a little bit. But I'll be back again. So I'm back again tomorrow with Fiona, and we're commentating on the Pro League. And that's at, I think, 4:30 GMT. No idea what that time is anywhere else in the world. And I'm going to try to stream more regularly from this account. So if you want to join in more of this fun, the next time I stream, I'm going to do something a bit more serious. I'm going to give like a lesson, you know, some kind of lesson which will aim to help you guys improve. What is my opponent doing? I don't know. He's gone a bit bonkers, hasn't he? Sorry, he's let me back in the game, so I'm just thinking here. So that's the aim of the next time I stream, to do something which will be a bit more educational. Whether that works out or not, who knows? But that's the idea. Ideas are good in life. Ideas are good. And we'll do that maybe next week sometime. Right, my position's still terrible, but I'm not a piece down anymore, which is nice. I enjoy not being a piece down. Okay. And he's short of time. So can I recover here again? Can I swindle my way to another great victory? Never in doubt. Can we do it again? Can we do it again? I'm now somehow I'm material up here. How did that happen? Very short of time. Wow. What has happened? What has happened here? So I don't get a draw. Get in there! How did that happen? God, I'm swindling this guy all over the shop at the moment. Okay, I'm going to go for a birds now. How did I win that one? What's happening? What is happening? What is happening? How am I winning these games? I mean, I don't deserve to be. I blundered a piece in that last game. He's obviously just trying to get me to keep playing. And, you know, my aim is, because he beat me, I think it was 4 or 5-1 earlier. So if I can do the same to him, you know what? I'm going to be quite happy now. Especially with the positions I'm getting. Now, okay, well, what I'm trying to do now, how did I get his rating down? Wouldn't it be fun? It'd be a little bit cruel to, you know, completely destroy the guy and get his rating below 2,500. That's my evil laugh, by the way. Getting below that grade. Now this opening I've played here is like a reverse Dutch, one of my favourite openings, and the pawn structure in these openings is tends to be very pleasant for. Whoa, what's that move? Okay, I'll take that one. Thank you very much. Should be very pleasant for me. Has he got some tactics? Is he going to go queen here? Is that his idea? Queen over there? Can I go knight d5 against that? He's going for some dirty tactics. Do I believe him? I know he's got a check. I know he's... Okay, he's coming in. What does he do? What's he doing? Anyone know what he's doing? He's getting dirty on me, this guy. Okay, he's going for dirty tactics. Dirty. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I think he's overextended. I think my queen covers both of these two squares, so his knight can't jump in. I don't believe his knight can jump into the position here. And well, I'm not going to lose the second game in a hurry. The way I mean, I can't if he keeps playing like that, can I? No offense to the guy. Who is he? So he's a Grandmaster, Sergei Azar, and I'm pawn up now, and I'm just going to kick his knight away. I'm going to tuck my king away to avoid any checks, and then I'm going to attack him. I'm going to have him. I'm going to have him. So this is obviously the Birds opening is like the reverse Dutch. I enjoy the opening quite a lot. It's a good little opening. I said I'm not looking at the chat as much as I normally am because we're playing at the same time. But I'm trying to keep a little eye on the chat as we go along occasionally. Has he actually moved? How long ago did he move? Okay, let's kick him back. Back you go. Back you go. And now I'm just going to sidestep any checks that he might want to do to me. You know, this is always a good little idea. And now I'm going to go mental. G4. Because I can. Right. Now. Come on, in we go. It's time to attack him. He's had some fun. Now it's my time. F5. Attack. 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 We're going to keep coming at him. Keep plonking them in there. Keep attacking. And okay, can I? Does he want to break free? Well, you do that, sir. You do that. I'm just going to attack you. I don't care what you're going to do. I'm going to attack. I'm just coming for the attack. So that's all we're doing. We're just going to keep going forwards. I've got him on the defensive. Okay, now what comes next? What comes next? Do I give this pawn? I don't like that pawn. Okay, I'm going to bring another piece near his king. Something will turn up. You know, if in doubt, if in doubt, just bring pieces near your opponent's king. That's what I say. If you don't know what you're doing, bring your pieces over towards their king, attack them, and then checkmate them. That's my philosophy. Doesn't always work. Doesn't always work. So I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to try to swap off this guy because that guy seems to defend his king. He doesn't want it. And I've got so many pieces near his king. Surely. Okay, come on. Another one has to fly in. Another one flies in. Look, I'm just going to move him nearer his king. Nearer his king. And something is going to turn up. Okay, come on. Time to open him, I feel. Is it time to... Let's open him. Let's open him up. Okay. Now, what about this absolutely mental idea? Well, I've got this one as well. I've got Bishop F8. I've got so many mental ideas. I'm going for this mental idea. Come on. Just throw your pieces in towards the king. Okay. Now, for the second re-attack. Which I'm not sure where it's coming from, but I'm hoping it will arise. In we go. Come on. In we go. In like Flynn. In we go. In like Flynn. Come on, just throw them in. Keep them coming. In like Flynn. Boom. Come on, run, baby, run. Come on, there must be a mate here. In like Flynn. In like Flynn. Oh no, I've let him escape. What the hell was that? Oh no. What an idiot. That was so stupid. Ah. Get in! In like Flynn. Never in doubt. How did I not win that? Ah, I mean, I should have checkmated him. I completely cracked up there at the end. I mean, there must have been a mate there. I mean, okay, I won the game, but you know, winning is winning. But I must have just been. There must have been a very easy checkmate there. There must have been an easy checkmate. That was very annoying actually, because that was quite a beautiful. That was probably my best game so far. But I must have missed a mate. Where's the mate? There was a mate there, guys. I should have probably looked at that game afterwards. I'm sorry, but obviously this guy wants to play more, so we're gonna keep playing a little bit anyway. But yeah, that was annoying. I mean, not to find a checkmate there, because that seemed like a pretty decent attack, didn't it? His king was running around. His king was running around the board. Lots of fun going on there. He doesn't want to win a game, that's for sure. This guy doesn't want to win a game. You know, he's trying his best to keep the stream going. Cheers. And it could be he might go below 2,500 if I win this one. And, you know, I'm feeling quite confident now about winning it. Okay, do I move the rook or do I not care about the rook? You know what? I'm feeling so confident I don't even care about that rook. Kind of do a little bit, you know. Okay, let's move it there. I hope the B file opens later on. So yeah, I should have been doing a checkmate somewhere along that game. Since Morton actually gave the donation of £75, a very generous donation. Things are sort of my chest has sort of picked up, hasn't it? Cheers, Morton. Thanks, boss. Okay, right. So let's not flaff it up now. Okay. So I'm going to move my queen out the way of the rook. Maybe set up a knight a3. Is that possible? Is there a knight a3? Is there a knight a3 on the board? Is there? Okay. Well, maybe my opponent is drunk, someone's saying, but he's either drunk or... Okay, let's go. He's probably just a bit annoyed because of all the good positions he's getting. He's a bit on tilt, basically. You know, and he's going a bit crazy. Now, I know, I did say I was going to play until I lose too. I may have to stop before that just because I run out of time at my end. I've got work to do before tomorrow. I've got to finish an article for chess.com. So I might have to bail out early. Sorry, I'm just looking at some crazy ideas here. Some crazy ideas. And this is a mad position. I've sacrificed a piece to try and get some craziness going. So I'm just getting carried away with some very interesting possibilities in this position. I might have to call it a day after this. I hope you don't mind, Morton, for your donation, but it's getting a bit late here. It's 9:30. I've got to finish off an article that I'm doing. I have to do it before the end of the month for chess.com. I've got some other stuff I need to do. So, you know, tomorrow there's going to be more anyway. You can watch me and Fiona, and I'll promise to do more streams regularly in the future. So we might have to call it a day soon, guys, just because I did say 2 hours. Be going over 2 hours. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, again, if you do want to do a last donation, please feel free to do that on my Twitch thing. That always helps me out. But I'll be back again in future to do more. But in the time being, what is happening with this position? This is a really interesting position. Can I go queen to c3? No, maybe I have to go with a normal knight to c3. I was trying to finish with something spectacular, you know, something really spectacular. Now I have at least a draw, at least a draw. I'm just going to show him who's boss. Show him who's boss, you know. And now go for the win, of course. We're not going to want to draw here. No, we don't like draws. Of course we don't like draws. Don't know if that's a good move, because I don't know what I'd do after queen d3 here. He's gone in, though. He's gone in. Okay. Have I got a checkmate attack somehow? Well, I'm not sure about this position anymore. He seems to have defended quite well. Ah, what am I doing? That's not right, is it? Let's give a check. Okay, I've got to move quick. Rook d5 is my idea. Swing the rook in. Keep attacking him. I'm going for a naughty win. Get in. Well, look, it started off quite bad. I think I'm going to have to call it a day now, guys, because I literally run out of time. I've got to do some work, and we all have to do some work at some point. I wouldn't really call this work, you know, it's something else. At least I proved after my bad start, the first hour of Blitz, I play like a fool. But those last games are really interesting, weren't they? That was a lot of fun, and I actually managed to get my opponent below 2,500 with that last win. So I'm happy I ruined someone's evening. No, I'm not really. I don't want to ruin anyone's evening, but at least I prove I can actually play some chess. So I'm more happy about that. But do remember, I'm going to be with Fiona doing the Pro League Cup, commentating. That's going to be great tomorrow. So do join in tomorrow, 4:30 GMT. That's 5:30 Central European. And yeah, as Amadan's saying, hello Amadan. It's great to have you in the chat as well. I didn't actually sort of notice you that much up tonight now. Lovely to have a beer with you sometime, Killian. And with other people as well. But yeah, that's in the Twitch chat. I mean, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who's tuned in. It's so great to see so many people tuning in. Thank you for tuning into this madness, and it has literally been madness. It's actually quite funny. I didn't realise the next move here, it's going to be checkmate. He has to go king d2, and actually rook takes c2, checkmate. Now, I could actually pretend I spotted that one, but I didn't. Let's be honest. Okay, so I'm going to try to stream more often. If you want to do that, if you want to support me, you can donate, but you can go to my website, which is over somewhere. It's GingerGM.com. You can go and buy a DVD. I'm sure it will be good for you. And watch my YouTube channel as well. But thank you so much to everyone on Twitch and now on the chess.com chat. Thank you so much to everyone on the chess.com chat. I'll be back again tomorrow with Fiona, and I'll see you all then. But cheers for now. It was a lot of fun. Enjoyed myself a lot. So goodbye, everyone. Bye for now.